All right, we are live. Welcome to another episode. This is day 4 of the Trading Combine of the TopStep Step 2 Combine. Let me get my charts ready for the afternoon. This is Thursday, May 20th, 2021. Let me make sure that we are live. It's a good day to be live. Let me see here. Awesome. It says day 3, but we are on day 4. I will change that later. For now, here we are with the charts for today. Let's get our assumptions and our hypotheses down. Overnight session. So starting last night. So the overnight session dipped to a low of 40.84. And since around 4 a.m. this morning, what is that, the European Open, until 10:45 a.m., we set the regular trading hours and daily high at 41.64, an 80-point move. Crazy. And since we've retraced a little bit, around 20 points, and we're continuing on the upswing. So with that knowledge, and with these levels, right now we're at the high volume node of the trend down from Tuesday. So from Tuesday to yesterday, there was a higher time frame downtrend, for which we have now got to the high volume node here. So because we've already made a significant move over the course of a day, we're already at this level. There are these additional nodes here. Low volume node up here at 42.10-ish, and then the high volume nodes at 42.20. I do not see that happening. If anything, it might retrace to this high volume node right here at 41.20, if anything. So that's my hypothesis, that it would come down back here after testing, after maybe retesting this high, picking up more sellers up here in this level. Maybe even it might set new highs for the afternoon, but I have a feeling that it will come back down to the 41.20 level. If not today, then the overnight. So that's my hypothesis. It will either stay up here or come down here. I do not think it will go above 41.80, that's for sure. If it tests it, then it will come back down. All right, so given that, and we are in an uptrend right now, I am hesitant, though, to go long unless I see a good setup and a target which does not go much further beyond here. In any case, I could be 100% wrong about my hypothesis. The point is to be honest with yourself and what the market is giving you, so that you are able to take advantage of the opportunities and not try to force anything. So here we are Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, let me get my DOM up. How reckless of me to not have my DOM up. Okay. Here you can see everything. Okay, now the way that I usually approach the day is, as you just saw, see where the volume profile levels are, see what the higher time frame trends are, and then start by setting the fib levels at those trends. So it's been a steady churn up. I'm going to put my first fib 0% level here and see what comes up there. The low for this was 41.4375 right there, and then the high was right there. So came right down to the 38.2% level, and it's now embarking towards the 127%, although it's hitting some resistance as it gets to these levels here. So something to watch. So that's my, well, there's this level which I missed entering on, which is fine. Again, I'm looking for longs which do, which have a target maybe ending here. That would have been it. That would have been a trade that I would have taken. But honestly, at this point, I'm looking for shorts since we are already at the high volume node for the day, and maybe exhausted the buyers who are now selling because of the move up today. Okay, let's move ahead in this. Or was this move down? 41.57. Not a big move down, even though lots of sellers stepped in. Here I'm looking, basically this tells me the delta histogram, which is net for each 21 second period. I am using 21 seconds because that's what I've noticed gives me enough granularity, but also does not, if I go lower than, let's say I go to 15 seconds or 12 seconds, it's just too much data to make sense of. If I go much higher, if I go 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 1 minute, then too much of the data is, I'm not able to see the micro trends since I am trading a higher frequency or lower time frame. Generally, I'd like to see the sweet spot of the granularity. So this gives me that. I can see these changes happening pretty quickly. Okay, the buyers are stepping in. Buyers are stepping in. And there's something to this move. Or I can see, okay, there's enough, the equilibrium is being reached. Equilibrium is being reached. So potential for there to be a big move because market makers want more volume. At least that's what I think. Okay, so waiting game right now. Potential double top. I could see what we have here. It's struggling to reach that 127% level. So in either case, the volume, let's take a look at today. As you can see, this is a 2584. You can say it's a 2500 volume chart. So each candle gets printed after 2584. Not shares in this case, contracts are traded of the ES contract. So as you can see here, from 8:30 to 9, you got a lot of volume. 9 to 9:30, a little bit less. 9:30 to 10, a little bit less. 10 to 10:30, even a little bit less. 10:30 to 11, increased a little bit. 11 to 11:30, increased a little bit more. 11:30 to 12, about the same. 12 to 12:30, less. And then 12:30 to 1, even less. So it is drying up a little bit. So now we're at 1 to 1:30, even fewer volume bars here. So definitely the volume is drying up. And so if I am patient here, I could take advantage of a big move. As one of my hypotheses is that there will be a larger move as the market dries up over the course of the day, towards the end of the day. Okay, so VWAP down here. Just waiting. Just waiting. While we wait, actually, I'm going to pull this up. Here is my Journalytics dashboard. No trades today, obviously, yet. So I'm going to go into the day summary note for May 20th. And I'm going to pull this off to the side. Perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and pin this bad boy. Okay, so now we get to see the market, we get to see the DOM, I get to type out my notes, and we get to do it all on one screen. All right, so let's start off with some hypotheses, and I'll make a template for this for next time, so this becomes easier. Okay, so hypotheses. Market moved up. $80 points from overnight low to $40.84 to $41.64. Retesting that level, which is also a high volume node. Say given hypotheses. I have couple. So number one is market has found equilibrium volume slowing down as day progresses. Okay, hypotheses, market has found equilibrium today, and it will stay between will stay between 4180 and 4145. 2, market tests and picks up sellers at high volume node around 4180, max of 4180, then goes back towards VWAP and other high volume node around 4120, and other high volume node, which, by the way, 4120, when did it pass that level? It passed that level right here at 8:30, right at the open. So right from the open, it just bounced up from this level. So I am foreseeing that there's a lot of open liquidity still here at the 4120 level. So we're going to have to test that either today or tomorrow, since tomorrow's Friday. Market tests and picks up sellers and then goes down, or other high volume node, which is where it opened at 4120. So given that and my hypothesis of that, my plays are to go long with a small open equity, go short against the higher time frame with the higher time frame, small potential open equity, and then go short against the higher time frame trend, three, stay put if no end of day volume volatility steps in. So that's my play. Okay, since you guys know that, I am going to get back here and watch my charts. If you guys were watching my other videos from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you'll notice that I changed up my chart structure here, or my my screen. I made it a little bit simpler. I realized I had 4 screens, and I have 4 screens still, or 4 charts. but I realized that I did not need to have one of those, which was this, always on. This is the 2.5 minute-ish, roughly, candlesticks, which has the volume and delta histogram as well. And I realized with the granularity that I'm getting with the 21 seconds, I much prefer this. This is giving me information from this is nice for me to check out at the beginning of the day, or like when I'm like sitting down on my laptop and I can see, okay, this is what happened. This is where the buyers, this is where, like, oh wow, look at how many more sellers stepped in here and still did not, price did not move that much down. So there's still more buyers that are still hanging on to this, and sellers stepped in and still did not move that much. So, and still there was a support here. So, like, cool, it was good to know. But while I'm trading, I much rather prefer to just have this here. I don't need to see both. This gives me that information with more granularity. And yeah, so that's one. I changed that. So basically, I removed that one and just have this. And then the two that were here I had the 144-minute chart, which is basically the 2.5 hour chart. Basically I can see for the last 2 weeks ish, last 10 days, I can see what's happening with trends, and I can see where the levels are at a glance. I mean, I could have made this, I don't know, 2-hour chart and a 120-minute chart or a 4-hour chart and maybe see most of the same things. But 144 is a fib number, and I like fib numbers. I like fib in general. Don't ask me all these reasons why. And then I have the higher time frame chart. So this is my main chart where I do my trading, most of my trading. I could enter trades here too. So this is the 2584 volume chart, and this is the 10946 volume chart. So it roughly correlates to, around 3-4 minutes on this one and about 1 minute-ish on this one. So the reason I trade with this and not a 1 minute and a 5 minute here is because I get to see, like overnight, I get to see, like clearly see, like for example, let's just pull this up real quick since nothing's happening right now. I get to see at a glance, oh, this is what happened overnight. And yeah, there was this movement, but literally like this took how many hours? So market opened last night at right here. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 24 candles over, what is that? 12, 13, 14, 15 hours, 15.5 hours. So versus the regular trading hours, this has been what, 6 hours, 7 hours since open? Just not even 6 hours, 6.5 hours. And what, more than double, maybe triple the number of candles. So I get to like see, okay, the impact of volume on this. It takes out like levels that I'm setting, which may not have the volume behind it. I've gotten used to this, and I prefer using this. So this is what I'm going to go with. It works. I mean, I could use, again, 5 minute here, 1 minute here, but I just like how it takes out the volume part of it and makes it clear for me that, oh, this is actually what's happening. And like some days, like I think yesterday, there was a lot of volume right after the FOMC announcement. Ooh, like the bars were just printing. I mean, and that wouldn't be clear to me. I would just see huge spikes in the volume at the bottom, and I would have to know, okay, usually the ES would trade, X number of contracts, per hour or at this time of day, and for this day it's going crazy, and the volume is much higher, and I would have to know that. But instead of that, I can just see, wow, there's a lot of volume being traded because there's a lot of candles being printed, in that first 30 minutes after the announcement, and it makes me understand the role of volume when I am trading as well. So that is my long-winded explanation for why I have these charts now. So yeah, so I have this higher time frame, roughly volume chart here, lower time frame volume chart, my main chart, my volume and delta histogram chart, and my higher time frame chart for my levels. And if I want, I can go to my daily chart too. So I am normal. I do have a daily chart. Okay. So testing, it is testing that level. It is hitting that 127% fib level, waiting to see what will happen. Pretty even in terms of the buyers and sellers here, but as you can see, it is drying up. Sellers are, as soon as I said it, buyers came in, trying to push it up. See, that was cool to see. That was cool to see. And then let's say I go to this chart for some reason, kind of see it, and maybe it's okay because maybe it's just noise, but it's nice to see the correlation directly. And that's that. By the way, these are blue light glasses. I don't usually wear glasses. I wear my contacts. And my blue light glasses. I'm gonna put another level here and see how it's reacting to that. Because one of my hypotheses is that I am still looking at going long. Honestly, man, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go long. Tight open equity. We're already here. I mean, I don't know. Let me put up another volume profile for this, and doesn't really tell me too much. Again, just that spike here at 41.20, lots of little spikes along the way. Too much noise right now. Remove that. So yeah, what will I do? while we wait, let's pull out some more chocolate. More chocolate doesn't help, doesn't hurt anymore. Dark chocolate while I wait this out. Sea salt and almond. This is the move. Okay, look at that. Sellers stepping in. I am not sponsored by Taza Chocolate yet. Okay. Definitely still some buyers, man. It's good for market makers. It's tough to see these levels though. Like this went down. I'm looking for clean. And it's not really that clean. Nope, that's not clean. Look at that. Change it up. Go short, baby. So here we go. 28, 50. Go short, baby. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna get picked up. That's risk. I am going against here. But definitely weakness. Look at all those sellers. So my first target is 127, right down here. Second target is 161%. Honestly, man, I want to go lower on this. I want to be greedy. I do want to go lower on this, and I'm going to tighten up my stop loss here, make it 3 ticks. Am I going to do that? Second thoughts. Keep it 1.5. 1.5 is good. So I am risking the. What am I risking here? 75, 150, 225. Risking 225. Yeah, I'll stop that. So that's the peril of going against the trend. Okay, so I'm gonna save this, go back here. So one of the cool things about this, this is now invalid. I'm just gonna keep it for right now. So here, I will see this trade that I just entered. Well, this is okay. So I took a 38.2%. Did I follow my plan? Yes. Not 100%. Did I react well to the market behavior? Yes. Got feeling, a time of entry, got feeling, a time of exit. Rating for this trade. I mean, wasn't a terrible trade. I think 41.58. What is the high that it went to here? 41.60.50. Yeah, I mean, got a 3-point stop loss, I would still be in this trade right now. So what I'm going to do, this is now my new high. So I'm going to wait. So this is fine. I'm just waiting for the next opportunity here. So this is my confirmation high. This is great. So I'm going to wait for the next opportunity, next low that it sets, which is hopefully going to be lower than this. I'm going to wait for that retracement for me to enter short. So if it's even down here, that's fine because I know it's going to come back up here and give me a great entry. So I am good. I'm in a good spot. And obviously, if it sets new higher highs, perfect. I am in for this setup. Took a too early non-confirmed setup, which was also counter higher time frame trend. Yeah, I think I should just start using this. I'm like speaking it out. It's okay.